Good evening. I am Damien James Smith from Pennsylvania, and this video is for the requirement of HST 711, the section for the spring 2023 semester at Liberty University for the PhD program, and the title of this class is Development of Western Freedoms. This is our first video assignment for the class, and our assignment is to make the case as to why the concept and purpose of Western civilization is relevant today. First off, as populations have grown and expanded outward from early Mesopotamia, the ideas and beliefs of early people have continued to evolve over the centuries. This includes from people from ancient times, such as the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans, and basically the economics and political, scientific, social, and at times a religious aspect has evolved over the last 3,000 to 4,000 years. While the class is focused on non-religious aspects, the idea of religion at some point does have to come out within the class and still needs to be addressed. From these early civilizations, development of written languages, technologies, various type of production facilities with varying levels of scientific degree, and mainly the development of written laws have come to really develop our modern culture in the 21st century. Even warfare can define concepts of society. These can include items like World War II, the Holocaust, or the Cold War with the Soviet Union. Secondary, Mr. Lawrence Birkin cites that Mr. R. Palmer, in his History of the Modern World, convinced that the war was centered around the Mediterranean area. However, Frank Roy Willis defines the West as a civilization that developed on the continent of Europe, but was then carried to other parts of the globe through colonization. The third part is really what is our normal here in the 21st century. A person's normal day here in France is very much different than a person in Latin America and in the United States. To compound matters, in recent times, global pandemic has produced more of a strain of our daily lives outside of our normal aspect. So in instances like countries in Latin America with lockdowns of citizens, more famously in Asian cultures, Eastern cultures, such as China, this is truly evident. These issues of freedoms and liberties have pushed various democratic societies in the Western world to the breaking point. An example, just here in the United States, is the attack on January 6th at the Capitol. While a lot of it was focused on the election and Donald Trump, other people involved that were against the mask mandates, that they were against the COVID shot and other vaccinations. And this has always been a constant struggle. Mr. Wallenstein discusses in his paper on human rights in ancient Rome that participants during the French Revolution and that of the American Revolution still had the same concept, the same issue. There's still much to do. And this is an evolving process, and this is the key thing. Society evolves, technology evolves. As we continue to grow and as the concepts are introduced, whether it be technology or religion or how we perceive something, it's a learning curve, and everything is built upon some type of learning aspect. The light bulb, it was failure after failure after failure, but then something took hold and worked. And as society grew and pushed westward into undiscovered lands that were held by Native Americans, the technology and the development of laws and concepts and rights and liberties continue to evolve. And this concludes my presentation for my first assignment. Thank you.